If you can, please listen. I think the atmosphere has changed for what I had planned to talk. As soon as I'm done, our daddy will come up. Thank you very much, sir, for this privilege. You don't take it for granted. Just a trigger for us to pray. Please listen. If you can be standing, please, so that I won't be long. If, as a parent, you ask your child, or you being a child, your parents asks you, you went to write an exam, what did you score? And your child tells you 98. I scored 98 in the exam. What would be your natural reaction? Please talk to me. You'll be happy. Your child scored 98. Please, am I correct? All right. Now, after that, you go further and ask, sorry, my child, come back. Which exam was it that you wrote? And your child tells you JAMB. Your reaction has changed because you celebrated a success without knowing the marking scheme. In the world we live in, we don't own the marking scheme. Our cutting edge is not in the physical. Man can't know it. Many of us are celebrating dimensions in God that God is weeping at, and saying, if only you know what I have in store for you, you will know that what you are celebrating is a joke as compared to destiny plan. In the kingdom we operate in, we don't walk by. The opposite of faith is not doubt. The opposite of faith is not fear. The opposite of faith is sight. We walk by faith and not by sight. The reason why you can't have faith is because you see too much. You know too much. If you were to go from Calabar to Abuja by road, you cannot be blind to drive. You must see where you're going. And in about 14 hours, you would arrive Abuja. You must see where you're going to drive. But you see people that fly, they don't need to see where they are going. They will rather fly by relying on the man in the control tower. And even though they can't see where they are going, they rely on the words of the man in control. And once there is disconnection between the pilot and the person in the control tower, the plane is said to fly blind, with the pilot's eyes still open. As far as there is no voice, you are blind. Friends, hear me. We have been too carnal, too casual, too physical. Our advantage is in the spirit. Our advantage is in the spirit. Our advantage is in the spirit. Hear me. And what will take a driver 14 hours to do, the man flying, operating by hearing, now faith cometh by. The man that is flying will do in 50 minutes what the man driving will do in 14 hours. It's not like we will not arrive, but when you deploy the weapon called the supernatural, called the spiritual, you do much in little time. Somebody shout fire. Calm down so that we pray. I want you to understand that our cutting edge, our advantage is in the spirit. It is in the spirit. We came here today not just to excite you, but to flamatize, fireize, suyarize, ruggedize some